No, so like if you look, like I have an operation here, right?
Yes.
So let's say we shake hands.
Yeah.
And you're like, so I was staying in another bed and breakfast, and I was having all my things stolen, and I'm like, I need help. I need you to expedite this. And he was, don't fucking come in here with your personal problems. I'm telling you, do what I say. You need to make German friends. You can't be the same. You don't tell no one. You come through me. And just kind of like pushing and shoving, and I'm like, what are you doing?
Okay.
And really to the point, he's like questioning me, like, go take your medication. And, like, you can't talk to someone like that, especially your own lawyer.
I understand. That is absolutely not a good lawyer, but that is not exactly a crime.
No, but what I mean is, if he's squeezing my hand to the point that it's now painful, and I'm like, stop. Yeah. As I'm walking out the door, the last time I saw him was when it was getting really bad. And he said, I don't have fucking time to come in here. Don't come in my office, and pushed me out the door.
Okay.
So there was 2 staff members out there, and I'm like, what the hell's going on? Get out. Okay. And then that's the last time I saw him. Then I got attacked. Then I called him from Düsseldorf. He's no longer my lawyer. And then he completely disengaged. He retracted all his emails. And now he has all my evidence against SAP, and I can't get it back.
Yeah, that is also it's a bit complicated, because that he is holding back the information is not correct, and if you get another lawyer, you can make him to give it back, but it's not a crime. So we can.
Well, he's withholding confidential information that, if it got out, could get me in a lot of serious trouble.
I know that, I understand that, but it's not a crime. It's not a crime to hold back information. It's putting you in a really bad situation, and it's maybe not allowed what he does, but
the physical assault can't happen. I mean, I'm a big enough guy. I know when I'm being pushed around. Yes. He was pushing me around, yes. And as it got closer and closer to the date, he was getting more stressed. I don't know if someone was in his ear, but you can't put your hands on me.
Yes. Okay. So about that is a crime. Okay. He can't be violent against you. So it was this very hard handshaking.
Well, it was a hard handshaking.
Out of the door.
But he's like right in my face, okay. And then physically pushing me out the door.
Okay.
And the thing is, I saw him 4 or 5 times. Mm-hmm. The last 3 times was the same and more aggressive and violent each time.
Okay.
To the last
so
one,
every time he
getting worse and worse and worse.
With every handshake?
No, we didn't.
How often does it happen?
Well, he knew my hand was busted. He did the handshake thing twice. On the last time, it was just a case of like grab you by the arm and get out.
Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is,
do you wear injured after that?
Yeah, I had like bruises on my arm.
Okay. Good. So that is how to put that. That is the crime part, what he did to you. All the other things is really bad for you, and I do understand it, but it's not a crime.
But what I mean is
I know that is a bad situation, and maybe they are doing it on purpose to push you around.
Well, the one thing is when I spoke to the Arbeitsgericht, once I have a police report, I can explain the violence, and the new lawyer can also get my information back.
Yes.
But I'm just telling you what happened.
Yeah, I know.
So now I can't go to court to SAP until I get a new lawyer. Mm-hmm. And the only way for me to get a new lawyer is I have evidence of what he did, but also a police report, then I get a Berichtsgangschein, then I get a new lawyer.
Yes.
Then I can go on SAP, because as of right now, because he was my lawyer for SAP, I can't take on SAP. So right now I'm just losing my career, my money, my health, and everything. Okay. The one in the station hostel is pretty self-explanatory. This guy came in, targeted me from the start. Monday he left me alone. Tuesday was a waste of time. I couldn't use the bathroom. He came in our room, he attacked me, he attacked the German guy, and I lost my things.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So we'll start with the lawyer part. Yeah. I need your ID.
Yeah. But really, I'm surviving by a whisper more. Like, I can't take much more of this. Yeah.
Can you tell me where it happened that your lawyer?
Well, what happens is he has his own office, and then they have a meeting room.
Okay.
It was in the meeting room.
And where is that? Where is this?
In the building.
In which city? In which?
Oh, Hannover. Sorry.
In Hannover. Okay.
It's like Ludwig Barnaby Straße. His name is Daniel Lauterback.
Okay. Wait, I get you. I get you a paper so we can write it down.
I think I have it written down.
Oh, you have it. Oh, great. Because I have to.
That's in there.
Okay, which of that is
Daniel Lauterback, Ludwig Barnaby Straße, Hannover, in the middle.
The street is here?
Yes.
I'm sorry, so this is the lawyer, Lauterbach?
Yes.
Okay. And
Ralph.
Ralph Schäfen.
He's the chef of that law firm.
Okay.
And to be honest with you, is when I joined that law firm, when I had the Berechtigungsschein, Ralph basically said, I never met them before either. That's weird, them giving you a Berechtigungsschein. I said, why? He said, well, they clearly just want you to get out the country. And I was like, that's not an appropriate thing for us. I didn't say nothing. And then Daniel is a lower level lawyer.
Yeah.
And I can't prove it 100%, but the way that unfolded, if you went to Vegas and said, what are the odds of this happening, they would laugh at you because there's no doubt in my mind, once the engagement started happening with SAP pressurized them. No doubt in my mind.
Okay.
Because their behavior was so bad, and
yeah, that is possible.
So you have the postcode there for Hanover as well, right? It's
30173.
Right. So basically within 24 hours, you know how you were saying the accident guy might have been coincidence in the hospital?
Yeah.
1 week before I go to the Arbeitsgericht in Munich, and I lost a lot of money staying in hostels, and it was almost a daily basis. My shoes would get stolen, my socks would get stolen. So this is not the first. I've been through this a lot. But what I would say is, 1 week before I go to the Arbeitsgericht in Munich, within 24 hours, my Commerce Bank got closed with my money in it, my credit card got closed that I could totally use, AOK stopped my Krankengeld, which is 2,100 euros a month. I physically got attacked, and 10 of my USBs were stolen, all within 24 hours. That's a little much, considering I'm going to court in a week to get a lot of money in compensation.
Yeah.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
There's no way so now my court cases are against AOK, SAP, Commerce Bank, and the other thing is, when I joined SAP, when all these big companies are affiliated, they make me open a Commerce Bank account, they make me join AOK. So when I had a big problem with SAP,
You had a problem with the others.
well, I had a problem with all three. And I'm here by myself, and I can't speak German through no fault of my own. They were supposed to send me for German lessons, so I'm really, right now, I'm in handcuffs, because I cannot do anything until one of these is resolved.
Yes. Ludwig Barney's Straße
Yes,
1.
in Hanover, yeah.
what I need now is the time when it happened. Is it a day or is it more?
It was a collective.
A collective?
Yeah, because I was with him for probably 2.5, 3 months.
Okay.
And when at the beginning it was like, oh, I'm your best friend, let's be friends, and then it deteriorated quickly.
Okay.
He started demanding a lot of money.
Mm.
When I said, okay, my understanding, that's not how the Berechtigung works,
Yeah.
it became more and more violent, and then it just became unworkable.
Okay.
And he was lying about things like, I'm not allowed to leave the city, making stupid things like, if I don't make German friends, that's part of the rule of me being your lawyer. I mean, that's not German law.
Yeah.
And so his reason...
It could be a good advice, but not if you put it like
No,
that.
he was making it as, I won't be your lawyer unless you do this.
So it's...
But the thing is, I got hospitalized in another city. That wasn't my fault. And he said, oh, purely on the fact you're in another city, you've broken German law, therefore I'm not your lawyer.
Okay.
And then that's when my Commerce Bank got blocked. That's when there's no way that would just happen.
Yeah. Okay.
And the thing is, I can't go back to, I can't take on SAP until I do this and get another lawyer.
Yes. Of course, you definitely need a lawyer.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you say which months it happened? So
Yeah, it was last summer.
last summer. Okay. Which months? To say a day to begin and a day to end about that?
Just one other thing. The court dates that he gave me to go to in the Arbeitsgericht in Munich, when I physically went to Munich, he gave me all the wrong dates. So if I'd have turned up, my court case would have already happened. It would have looked like I just didn't turn up. Just horrific.
Yeah.
So we are talking, I was with him like April, May, June, July.
Okay.
So I was with him probably about 4 months. May, June, July, August. And the September part, I didn't have that much engagement, but we were getting ready for the court.
Mm-hmm.
So at the first month, the first person I saw was Ralph. He made a really bad comment. What happened was I went to another law firm and they said, we have a conflict of interest with SAP, and then they put me to this law firm. And they said, no, we can take it on. Ralph, the chef, I told him what happened, and he said, you should never have been given a Berechtigung. I said, why? I said, I don't have any money right now. SAP has all my money. Yeah, well, we'll give it to you just if you get out of Germany. And I was like, okay. So he was going to be my lawyer. The next time I turned up, Daniel turned up. Oh, Ralph has said that he has too many emails to deal with. I'm not stupid. I know that was bullshit.
Yeah.
So he's like, trust me, trust me, trust me. I said, I've already been burnt by a lawyer in Munich. You got to do this properly. The first time I met him, he took everything down. He seemed to be legit. Once the engagement started with SAP, he became more and more and more violent.
Okay.
As in, like, he looked worried.
Okay, so can you just give me a day where it started and a day where it stopped, or where you didn't see again?
I mean, I'd have to check my email to get it exact, but...
It's okay if it's roundabout.
May, June, July, August, September.
Or in all of this
Yeah.
months. Okay, so I just take 1st of May and the end of September.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the court case was in October, and he had pretty much completely disengaged by that point.
Yeah. And it happened all the time at his office?
Yes. I never saw him anywhere other than his office.
Okay.
I called several times, and the staff said he won't speak to you. Really, my trade union is my only hope now. I went to Frankfurt and I told them what was happening. Mm-hmm. And I have the director of IGM because, one, I can't speak German. Two, I'm getting obliterated by like 4 huge companies. And the problem is the constant stealing. I never know where it's coming from. Mm-hmm. And the constant attack of my sleep, I'm getting exhausted.
Okay, but about that, I think
that's just a jangle. There's nothing you can do about it.
Yeah, it's in general. I think in hospitals it is noisy and it is.
I had an Airbnb in Hannover whilst this was happening. You tell me if you think this is normal. I went to the Hannover police and they wouldn't log it. But I paid for an expensive Airbnb. Yeah. That is a locked apartment. Yes? Yeah. You know? On my second day in that locked apartment, someone entered my Airbnb and took some of my stuff and moved all the stuff around. Not to make it blatantly look like it had been terrorized, but someone had come in there, screwed with my expensive jacket, taken some evidence, moved my stuff around in my suitcase. That's in a locked Airbnb. Now there's only two people who have access to that. One, the owner, and probably 2, the police. Yeah. So I'm just saying, I stayed in a 5-star hotel and it's happened.
Okay.
It's much easier in a hostel, but I'm targeted, there's no doubt. Because when I got robbed in Lyon, in France, they actually gave me a French police report that states this man is a targeted man, because of this. If you can read French, you can read it. But it's gone on a long time.
Do you have both nationalities?
Yes.
Okay. And your place of birth?
Well, I'm Canadian. You could burn that other passport as far as I'm concerned, but I was born in the UK, yes.
Ah, okay.
But just to give you an idea, and this is the last thing I will say, I went to Portugal, right, just to get some rest before my court case. Mm-hmm. I've never been to Portugal before, right? I went to Porto. I took a Flixbus from Paris all the way to Porto just to relax, to get ready. I went to Blue Sox Hostel in Porto. I said, can you please look after my bags? It has vital information for my legal case. I was gone 1 hour and the staff was looking after it. When I came back, both Androids gone, SIM cards gone, a whole bag of USBs gone, clothes gone. I said, what the? You're supposed to be, there's cameras everywhere. They said, go to the police. I literally arrived in Porto, put my bags down in a country and a city I've never been. And what I'm saying is I had like 2,000 euros in my bag. Didn't take the 2,000 euros. Didn't take the SAP laptop. Didn't take my personal laptop. Took the USBs with the evidence. You're trying to tell me so I went from Lyon and it happened. I went from Lyon to Porto and it happened. And I got in such an emergency because my bank card and everything got blocked when I was there. Yeah. And church and random strangers got me back to Germany. There's no way that's coincidence.
Okay. About your current address, where do you live at the moment?
Well, I have a Brazilian police reports now of me being attacked. So yes. This is that's my address. But okay. It's care of Herzog. So you know what care of means?
No.
The person